Hi everybody, this is Emily from Local Tasting Tours. Welcome to our podcast. I'm excited about the podcast. Today we're doing a tasting at Pete's Gluten Free Eatery and Coffee Bar, which is a fairly new venture for Pete's Fruitique. And that's the Halifax Pete's Fruitique, which is located on Dresden Row. And the coffee shop is in City Centre Atlantic, really. We're overlooking Pete's Fruitique. That's just off Spring Garden Road. I'm here with Lauren Luscombe, the manager of Pete's Gluten Free Eatery, and also Melissa Howell from the Halifax Shambhala Center. Lauren, we're tasting the turkey sandwich today.
Yeah, it's a turkey avocado sandwich that we make in-house, as well as our pear pecan salad with our homemade honey maple dressing.
And how long has the eatery been operating, Lauren?
The eatery opened officially on April 9th of this year.
Do you find there are items that some of your customers get really excited about or have favorites?
Cheesecake has been a big one. People have said they've gone so long without cheesecake. They're so glad to see it.
I hear you're really particular about preparing all of your foods in a gluten-free environment.
Absolutely. Even if it's just an ingredient in a dressing, we check it all to make sure it's gluten-free. We even go as far as that when our staff go on breaks or anything, they leave their uniforms up here. We're very, very particular. We want to make sure we can accommodate everyone.
Our guest today is Melissa Howell from the Halifax Shambhala Center, Community Events Coordinator. And the Shambhala Center is located on Tower Road.
It's near Inglis at 1084 Tower Road.
I heard that the Shambhala Center offers open meditation sessions.
On Wednesday nights, we have an open house at 7 o'clock. We have a sitting session first where we offer free meditation instruction. And then throughout the week, there are daily sitting sessions Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., 9 a.m., and 5 p.m., and Friday night at 7 p.m. as well, and then on Sunday at 9 a.m.
So for someone like me who's never participated, can you give me a sense of what it's like?
If you came to me as someone who was interested in meditation and said you wanted to learn, I would send you to the Wednesday night open house, and then you could go from there and even request a meditation instructor, which would be someone to work with you one-on-one ongoing. And all of that's free. Everything I've mentioned so far is offered freely to the public.
Is there a number?
Yes, 420-1118, extension 110.
And Melissa, it's true that you're gluten-free yourself, is that right?
Most definitely. I was wheat-free for a long time, and then I ended up having to give up all gluten as of 2009.
Let's get to our tasting. This is the exciting part. We've had a bite of the sandwich, which is amazing. The bread's really nicely toasted, and that's from Schoolhouse, I understand, which is one of our local gluten-free bakeries in town. Lauren, can you tell me the ingredients in the sandwich? I'm getting so many different flavors.
Yes, it's on a potato millet bread from Schoolhouse. It has a grainy Dijon mustard on it, some creamy avocado, red onion, turkey, arugula, and some smoked mozzarella cheese.
I got a really nice bite from the mustard. Melissa, what do you think?
It's delicious. I had it before. I came here not long after they opened because there are hardly any places that serve gluten-free food in this town. I had it with goat cheese because normally I don't eat dairy, but with the smoked mozzarella, it is delicious.
The presentation is interesting too with the salad. The pear is fanned out over top, and I'm really enjoying the balance with the sharpness of the arugula greens and then the sweetness of the cranberry and the vinaigrette. And do you find that a lot of gluten-free products use nuts maybe for protein?
I did put a lot of nuts in a lot of different things because the meat is really hard to come across gluten-free, certified gluten-free. But in the last 2 weeks, we've actually put an oven in upstairs, so we now have fresh roasted chicken and fresh roasted beef, that people have that option as well. Anything that we make fresh to order, so if there's something you don't want or a substitution, we gladly will accommodate to make sure everyone can eat what they like.
This has been a beautiful, beautiful meal. I'd just like to finish up by asking a couple of questions. They're all about celebrating locally owned businesses, eateries, and other shops in town. And Lauren, do you have a favorite locally owned shop that you like to visit every once in a while?
I do. I go to Premier Wine and Spirits a lot. I really like the local feel there, and they carry a lot of local wines, including Lockett Vineyards, one of my favorites, as well as Grand Price, so it's fantastic.
Great. Yeah, they're really great staff there. Melissa, I know you didn't grow up in Canada. Maybe you can tell us where you're from and sort of a a favorite food from your childhood?
Well, I grew up in North Carolina. The first thing that came to my mind was, and this is silly, but because I've been gluten-free so long, I never have this, tomato sandwiches with mayonnaise, a lot of salt and pepper on white bread, even though, well, I haven't eaten white bread since I was a kid, but like that's the first thing I thought of. Then I thought of my mom's chocolate pound cake. It was so moist and so delicious, and I had it for my birthday every year of my life.
Okay, serendipity. Just as you were talking about chocolate pound cake, suddenly this gorgeous gluten-free chocolate cake arrived on the table here at Pete's Gluten Free Eatery. Okay, this cake is blowing my mind. I don't know if I've had a chocolate cake in a while, but it is so moist. So, Lauren, this is from Odell's, is that right?
Yep, Odell's Gluten Free double fudge chocolate cake.
Oh, this is to die for. I never get chocolate cake. So I'm sold. I'm going to be a regular customer.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking part. Lauren at Pete's Gluten Free Eatery, and a number.
Absolutely. You can call me at 425-5700.
And again, thanks to Melissa from the Halifax Shambhala Center.
420-1118.
Thanks, everybody. Again, this is Emily from Local Tasting Tours. Our Waterfront to Barrington tour at 1:30, stopping at locally owned eateries, runs until October 14th. You can find us at localtastingtours.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Take a tour. Take a bite out of Halifax.